News 3 starts right now.
And thank you for joining us. I'm Steve Wolford. More and more Nevadans have been rolling up their sleeves for a COVID-19 vaccination this past week. But many are also wondering how long will it protect them from the virus? News 3's Lauren Clark took those questions to some experts. She's joining us now live in the studio with more. Lauren.
Will protection against COVID-19 require an annual shot? And how long will our current vaccines protections last? The answer to these two questions, say experts, can be summed up in this way. Only time will tell.
So far, news is good.
The fact that we know that the vaccine is probably effective for at least 6 months is extremely promising news.
Dr. Christina Madison with Roseman University points to two recent studies revealing the Moderna and Pfizer vaccines still protect against COVID for at least half a year. The data came from follow-up tests from people in the original vaccine trials. Both showed antibodies from the shots remained high.
What will it continue is the question.
Dr. Jonathan Baktari is the medical director and CEO of E7 Health. He says data is promising, but it's still too early to say if the COVID shots will be a one and done or if annual boosters will be needed.
Almost everybody in the audience has gotten a measles shot, a hepatitis A, hepatitis B, and they are good for life. So we're going to see the fork in the road. Will it go towards those, or will it go towards the flu, which mutates a lot and needs seasonal updates?
A fork in the road that he believes could depend on two main factors.
I think there's two curveballs that can be thrown at us. One, will there be a variant that comes out that's not covered by these three approved vaccines? And number two, will the immunity just peter out?
Dr. Madison says ongoing studies will continue to monitor the vaccine's efficacy as the months go on.
That we maybe will have an instance where maybe we get an annual COVID vaccine, or maybe it's even every couple years. It really is going to depend on where we see, sort of the trajectory of the variants.
But says the best thing you can do, get the shot as soon as possible.
It's not a silver bullet. It's very effective.
And we know Moderna and Pfizer are effective for at least 6 months. But what about the Johnson & Johnson vaccine? Well, data isn't out quite yet, but doctors say numbers from the trials show a high level of T and B cell activation, which in theory should translate into long-term immunity too. Reporting live here in the studio, Lauren Clark, News 3.
Thanks, Lauren. We hope